Just about to have bacon sandwich, and then we realised, bacon egg sandwich. We realised we've no eggs and no white bread and hardly any mayo and no squash and no soft drinks really. Got to go to a shop now. I think there's a Costco nearby, so that's where we go. Get a few essentials. This is what most narrowboaters have to do. We have to try and find shops that are very close to the canal. But we have a car, but sometimes we don't. Obviously on the weekends.
Is it?
Is she gonna have enough mayo?
No, probably not.
It's gonna be a bit dry.
Oh no, I knew there's a little pocket, Josh. It's at the back.
Oh. Got everything in that. Got a little granny trolley out.
Look, it's a bit. Look.
Oh.
It's that over holds out. And it was about £3 in a charity shop. So.
Yeah, the Costco it's about a mile this way down the canal to the visitor moorings on the rings. Why not cruise? Oh, because I don't want to cruise down there. It's a nice spot here, apart from the railway. Ooh. That nice weather didn't last long, did it? About 100 degrees yesterday. So we prefer this weather anyway, don't we?
Yeah, this is better for cruising, isn't it, Josh?
And walking. Blackberries are coming out, look at that one. Try it. Oh, it's a bitter one, that one, Josh. I had a really sweet one a minute ago.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
No, that's the day boat. Some of the things. Anyway, I won't mention what just happened. But continue. Oh my god, I was thinking about cycling, you know, to the farm shop. It's a little bit further, but I'm glad I didn't. Wow, it's overgrown. What the hell?
I don't know. I've got a what's it? Day of the Triffids. Being attacked by a bird.
Yeah, here's the visitor moorings at Whitestone. But yeah, as you can see, you're in a cutting here. There's no soda, and you still hear the train as well.
Oh, there's not even any rings here.
Yeah, well there probably is. No, well, there's not. Yeah, but if you look at this boat's rings, it's like they're right over the path. Well, they're not really. It's just the path seems to have moved.
That's the ring. I can't see any rings.
Yeah, it's just 2 days here. The funny thing is, if you're more there though, you're more there 2 weeks. But there's no rings.
There's no rings.
Yeah. Yeah, Bridge 5, I think we go up onto the road here and this will take us to the shop. See it?
Oh yeah.
We made it.
May I forget something?
That's alright, isn't it? Got our bread here. 160, I think. Oh, there's a cart one there. Oh, they're not very good, those cart ones.
160.
Yeah. Sausages. Thick, probably. Same price.
How much are those, John? They look nice. No, £2.69.
It's going for a biggie.
Yeah, I think
You're gonna have to get Hellman's, aren't you?
reduced to
Oh.
150. What's that?
The light one. It's light Hellman's. It says it on the drama.
Oh. Still got Caramac.
What? I thought they were gone.
They're meant to be discontinued.
Oh,
How tiny is them?
God, not paying a quid for that. It's saying only 40p like it's something to be proud of. Oh my god! I used to get these every day.
I know, in the garage.
Yeah.
Spins. I won't bother if they're really expensive.
$2.40.
Price right.
Yeah, I know. I'll carry all this back now, guys.
Lettuce was $1.49 the lettuce.
I'm giving it back to her for now.
He's embarrassed going along the pavement with it.
Granny.
Granny
A
trolley.
pink granny trolley. I'll have you know. Quite hard work that was. Well, I did say that was a quiet line, maybe not.
Morning! I'm not eating this morning, I've had me lemon curd on toast.
Because we're not setting off straight the second we get up once. Yeah, it's not going to be such a rush today, this Monday. Because we're only cruising about 3.5 miles, I think that's about
not
it.
far today, so nice and enjoyable, relaxing.
Spent Sunday there. Mum didn't really like it that much because the train line.
Saturday night's okay, because there's no trains until about 9:30 on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But then we're not really early, about 10 to 8 the first boat, so it's not really early. But this morning, 6:45 it started, and it was just one after the other, and we didn't have a boat till about 8:25, did we?
No.
I think we had lots of boats yesterday, 26, 27 boats. It was like getting back on the ground.
Just as busy as Norton.
I think it was Sunday. It was Sunday, so a lot of the marina boats come out, don't they? On Sunday.
Yeah,
So we're hoping it's going to be a bit quieter. It's the reason we came on here, guys.
Yeah,
Quieter.
I thought it was, but you never know with the Ashby. Sometimes it can be quiet, sometimes it can't. It's just one of those canals.
It is really nice, that's the thing. It's a lovely canal.
Because you don't get many hire boats down here because it's a dead end, so everyone likes to do rings.
Yeah, we saw a couple. I saw Forget-Me-Not yesterday.
Yeah, did see a Black Prince come on.
Forget-Me-Not's blue one. I don't know what, the light blue one.
Yeah.
And we saw Black Prince, so we have seen a few. Lovely, yes, actually sat in the chair yesterday.
Yeah, nice and sunny yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, I was editing for like 12 hours. Sponsored bike video that I do.
It's only like
brilliant
how long?
bike.
13 minutes?
Yeah. It took me about 12. Well, it's not just that. It just takes a lot longer doing those sorts of videos. So I had to write a script. It took me about 2 hours. And then I have to voice over. Then I have to compile all the clips and get all the clips ready into one folder from loads of different places because they all filmed at different times, so I have to go and find them. And some of them I didn't know where the hell they were. And I forgot. I recorded them on Mum's phone.
Something on my phone.
Yeah, I recorded them on Mum's phone because I ran out of storage on my phone when I recorded the unboxing.
But for the I haven't seen like decent electric bikes for they're over like £1,000 really.
Yeah,
so
is
this
really
is
good
it's very good for the money, isn't it, John?
Yeah, and I mentioned it in the video. I do recommend it. It's a good bike, and we're very happy with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so didn't really do anything yesterday. Apart from I do work out with my weights when I don't do anything all day, so I do get some exercise.
Yeah.
So otherwise I feel like a bloody jab in the heart. Yeah, I might go on a walk today. I can't do weightlifting every day. I do space it out. But yeah, so Dad's back tonight. And,
yeah. We haven't heard from him for 3 days.
No.
I think he's I don't know with that. Never used to ring him much really when he was at work before, did we, Josh?
Yeah.
We don't like to disturb him.
You know what's funny though, guys? I said to Dad, don't let them know you have a channel, okay? Just because it makes things more complicated. It's like the people at the old job, they know this channel, they're watching probably. So yeah, it does make things more awkward. But somehow they found out on their own. And the reason for it was because there was a repeat episode of what's it called?
When cruising goes horribly wrong on Channel 5 it was. Sue told us.
There was a repeat episode and someone at the pub had watched that and said, oh my god, Andy is on the programme. And that's how they found out.
Yeah. I don't know. Fine, we don't mind, but I think it's better off if you don't. Because we're in the public eye, so to speak. You know, hopefully, you know, bring people into the pub for him. Yeah, so got fair enough. Yeah, all these are always repeated. Because that was how long ago that was? That's over a year ago.
Yeah. But Mum is going down to Devon, Ilfracombe, Wednesday. The same day.
I'm getting the train down.
Yes.
I've got to do 2 stops, so hopefully I'll make it there because I've got to stop in Birmingham. I go from Coventry, I've got to stop in
What's
Birmingham.
funny though, I think me and Dad are going to go to the van Wednesday as well. So we can drop you off to Birmingham.
Oh.
We didn't know that was going to happen, did we?
Well, you could drop me off for the next train, for that train. I don't have to get the first train, do I?
Do you not?
I suppose not.
Still got to pay the same money.
I don't know. We don't know much about trains, guys.
No.
But I've got 2 changes.
Noisy.
I've got a change in Birmingham and a change at Exeter, which you always have to go to Barnstable.
Go down and back up because of the beaching act.
I can't wait to see Amy and Robbie and little Noah. He's changed so much, guys.
And then me and Dad are going down the following week.
Yeah, pick me
Mum up and stay down there for a few days.
A couple of days. The trouble is, when Andy and Josh come down, they can only stay a couple of nights, and it's not really enough.
Dad does get holiday pay now, which is great.
Yeah.
But it hasn't built up enough. We need to save them for the November holiday to Gran Canaria.
Yeah. We've got to save it for then. Really.
And yeah, I should probably stop speaking though because we'll probably be there by the time I film anything. Let's go. Right, so this is the map of the UK Canal Network. Everything in red is that we've cruised before. Now we're here down on the Ashby Canal at bridge number 3. Today we'll be setting off and we'll be heading towards the lovely little village of Burton Hastings where we planned to moor, but there was no Armco. So we carry on a bit further to a little stretch of Armco just before Hinckley, making a cruise only about 4 miles and of course no locks. In the latter half of the 18th century there had been an increasing need for transportation to exploit the coal reserves near Ashby Wolds and lime from the quarries north of Ashby. The first proposal was for a canal running from Burton upon Trent from the upper River Trent to Marston on the Coventry Canal. The second suggestion was for the canal from Ashby Wolds to the Coventry Canal Griff. Both proposals were made in December 1781. The first was opposed by the Coventry Canal Company, though the second was not. Unfortunately, after a year, the proposal was dropped, and then the famous canal engineer William Jessup suggested an idea of a tramway between Brendan and the Trent, with a connecting link to the Trent and Mersey Canal in 1786, which came to nothing too. And then another proposal in 1790 was well received at the time, but opposition afterwards prevented a bill from being submitted to Parliament. But in October 1792, Robert Whitworth, who had the original plan in 1781, 11 years prior, came up with a new proposal for a level canal, which meant no locks on it whatsoever, from Griff near Nuneaton to Ashby Wolds, which would cost about £63,000. Although there would be a massive flight which would take the canal up 139 feet to its summit. There would be 5 more miles before the summit level would then descend 84 feet. And a bill was submitted to Parliament, but there was much opposition from the Coventry Canal again, of course, and the junction was actually moved from Griff to Marston, which is where we came on to the Ashby Canal. So finally an act was made to build the Ashby Canal in 1794, with powers to allow the company to raise £150,000 at the time. But by October 1796, it became obvious that the cost of building the canal was drastically underestimated.
Also, 1/3 of the shareholders did not hold up to their pledges, so the company was missing out a lot of capital. So although they had enough money to make the level pound all the way to Moira, they did not have enough money to build a flight up to the summit where there would be a bunch of arms that would supply the coal mines in the area. Instead, they had to replace this with tramways, and for a brief time in 1796, the company investigated the possibility of extending the canal to Burton-upon-Trent and joining the River Trent there, and have an amalgamation with the Trent navigation, but plans failed and it came to nothing, thanks to lack of capital. The canal was completely open on 19th of April 1804. But the company was in serious trouble already borrowing £21,000, and the coal being produced from the mines in Moira and Ashby Wolds was not very good. And the final cost of construction was around £184,000, which is a lot more in today's money. And by the 1820s, the canal was actually finally profitable and finally paid dividends in 1828. Another thing I noticed about the Ashby Canal is the fact that the bridges and tunnels are wide. And this is because the canal was actually built as a wide beam canal. Now this may have been because it was going to join the River Trent, and wide beams did actually use it because there was no locks. But even though it never joined up to the Trent, it was still a wide beam canal, and wide beams used it because there was no locks and there was no reason to just use narrowboats. Eventually the stop lock at Marston Junction, which was wide, was actually turned into narrow, but the reasons for this was unclear because wide beam boats still use the canal.
It's bigger than the boat. Yeah, this one's been shortened. Actually, no, it's been turned into a cruiser.
That up there is the lovely village of Burton Hastings. It's a nice place to look around, but there isn't a pub there and nothing really, just a nice church and a few lovely old buildings. Although you can't really stop off anyway, there isn't really anywhere to moor, because the trouble is the Ashby is an extremely shallow canal. And this is where we wanted to moor, because there's actually parking on this bridge here, and although you can moor here, you can wild moor, stick your pins in, and it's a lovely spot. I do recommend it, but we're going to actually be leaving the boat for a day because me and Dad have to go to the van and sort it out, which will be an upcoming video on the other channel, Taylor's Bought a Camper Van, of course, so do check that out. This is a lovely spot here. I highly recommend it because it's a 2-week spot and there's Armco here and it's deep enough to moor, and you get about 5 boats in here. It's about half a mile walk to Hinckley, and the pub is literally just there as you go underneath the road bridge. But there is mooring down, and there's a water point down at Hinckley, and rubbish too. But the trouble is, the moorings down there, they're only 2 days, or otherwise you have to moor in Hinckley. And we'd rather be in the countryside, especially with the cats.
Right, we've moored up. Not where we planned to moor up, because it was there's several reasons really. I wasn't sure on it anyway in the first place. It's one of the reasons is the tow path's that bad that you can't do the trolley on, and we need the trolley for the diesel and we need it for shopping. So we need the tow path. I think it should be good enough to Hinckley here. And we didn't really want to put pins in because none of us are going to be here Wednesday.
Yeah, well, I'm off on the train. They're going to the van to sort the van out.
Yeah.
So get everything out of it.
Yeah, so I said there is a stretch of Armco just before Hinckley. Annoyingly, it's about half a mile from the parking, even though there is visitor moorings right next to the parking. But 1, it's next to the road, 2, it's opposite moored boats, and 3, it's only 2 days. So we're not going to cruise until Thursday.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to. Yeah,
but I did have an idea though. What we could do is you could walk down there Wednesday morning, and you can call us if there's a free spot. We could move down to the 2-day moorings.
Oh, okay, yeah, we could do that, I suppose.
And then me and Dad don't have to.
I don't know how far it is from
trolley.
Coventry for the train. Oh, it's about 10:30, 25 to 11 the train, so it's not early.
Yeah, that'll be right then. So yeah, it's just an absolute stunning section of the Ashby through there.
Yeah, beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Well, all the Ashby. I love the Ashby.
Apart from the next bit.
Yeah.
It goes through Hinckley. It's not that
But
nice.
most of it's lovely. The Hinckley's the only town there is.
Yeah.
So
That's just villages. Hinckley's not that good as well because, you know, if you don't have a car, it's the only place with any big shops. But even then, they're not even close to the canal.
no. So you've got to have some sort of transport to.
So it's not
go and
very
get
good
anything.
if you don't have a car. You can't do your shopping. You have to keep going to these convenience shops. I think there's one in Stoke Golden.
Look at that cost cutter was really expensive.
Cost
I went to the
cutter?
other day. Cost cutter, but it's
Cost
really
joiner.
most of it is like co-op stuff in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well, so but it's not very cheap.
Yeah, we just moored and we thought this would be full up, and we thought we were going to get more in
There's
it.
only one boat.
There's only one boat that came past us at 10:30. Yes.
Not last night, night
yeah.
before. I said to
10:30
Josh, I
night.
recognise it because I looked down and had 2 bikes on the back. So, but no trouble.
Yeah.
We're a little way away from them. He's in the middle, so just hope we ain't got any dog. I don't know if he's got a dog or not, but we've let Herbie out. So.
Yeah, that's it. I might continue this video. We'll see how short it is. I don't know yet until I start editing it. But if we do, you can see us in a second when we continue. You're a dog in that field. But if we don't, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It's 103, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later, guys.